I was late to first period. I thought I was going to die. I was in the parking lot in my car before school, and I could hear the bell ring, but I couldn't move. Everything went numb. It was like my body shut down. These were the words of a very close friend of mine telling me that he needed to quit vaping before he got hurt or worse. According to the NPR of November 6, 2019, an estimated 5.3 million teens use e-cigarettes. Today we will uncover the dangers of vaping, some solutions and steps we can take towards solving this vaping crisis, and the benefits we will get by putting these solutions into action. According to Medical Express of December 5th, 2018, the nation is now scrambling to find effective ways to discourage misinformed teens and their parents on the dangers of e-cigarette use and what the FDA is calling an epidemic. High schoolers first picked up the vape because it was cool. It was normal. It was peer pressure, and it was weird not to. Now they're in college and they can't put it down. Nicotine is addictive. Nicotine is so addictive they can't stop, and they can't dare ask for help for fear of getting in trouble. The American Psychiatric Association says addiction is a complex condition, a brain disease, and that is manifested by compulsive use despite harmful consequence. Your brain tricks you into thinking that you need the thing that you're addicted to, that you can't function without it. Addiction is like starvation, except the very thing that you think you need is killing you. According to the Real Cost of 2017, vaping could expose your lungs to toxic metals such as nickel, lead, chromium, tin, and aluminum. It also can contain acrolein, which can cause irreversible lung damage. These teens don't know what the vape is doing to their body, and they're unknowingly harming themselves. Now that we have looked at the dangers of vaping, let's look at some steps that we can take towards solving this crisis. So the question remains, what can we do to stop this vaping epidemic? We have to get the message out there of what vaping is dangerous and of what it is doing to their bodies. The sad truth is manufacturers don't put what is in the vape on the box. Most teenagers just think it's flavoring and nothing else. If we really get the message out there to young adults of what is actually in the vape, they're much less likely to want to do it in the first place. Another step we can take towards solving this is, instead of romanticizing and advertising the vape, we can instead educate teens and their parents of what is in it, of what it is doing to their bodies. According to the National Institute on Drug Abuse of February 11, 2016, 7 in 10 teens are exposed to e-cigarette ads. These teens are looking at these ads every day and expected to not to want to try it. If we limit the exposure to the ads, we will get the results we need. Now that we have looked at some solutions and steps we can take towards solving this vaping crisis, let's look at the benefits from it. The benefits from stopping this vaping crisis are obvious. With COVID-19 still hovering around the world, to quit vaping would mean to allow your lungs to heal and fight off diseases such as COVID-19 and other infections. These teenagers are in dire need for a change. Future generations are in dire need for a change. We need to educate them on the ways vaping could put them in danger, and to limit the exposure in general could play a huge role in stopping this vaping crisis in our world today. Teenagers are going to become parents one day. Imagine the kids having to get the news that their parents died of a lung disease because mom and dad decided to vape when they were 17. These teenagers need this change. Their future kids need this change. Today we have uncovered the dangers of vaping, some steps we can take towards solving this, and the benefits of solving this. Everyone is affected by the vape, whether you are doing it yourself or whether you know someone that is doing it. The crisis affects you, your friends, your family, and the future generations to come. It is our job to protect these teenagers and educate them about the dangers of vaping before it's too late. From the words of Margaret Walker, right now, the focus is on saving people's lives.